We're now live, Leader.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my decision day this afternoon on the Thursday, the 23rd of October. I'd like to welcome my colleague, Councillor Zoe Huggins, who's one of my fellow Cabinet members in Hampshire 2050, and also Councillor Rob McCatter, the chair of the Hampshire 2050 Overview and Select Committee, Overview Scrutiny Committee, and also Councillor Malcolm Wallace, who is the opposition representative from the Green Party. We've got no deputations this afternoon, and I think we should have. I know Jan Warwick was hoping to attend, so we ought to just note if Jan doesn't arrive, her apologies if everybody's Louise. We've just got the one public decision this afternoon, and that's the adoption of the North Wessex Downs National Landscape Management Plan 2025-2030. And Emma's going to introduce that for us.
Thank you, Leader. Good afternoon, members and officers. The County Council, so this is about national landscape, formerly known as areas of outstanding national natural beauty. The County Council has two statutory duties in relation to national landscapes. Firstly, to review, prepare and publish a landscape management plan, and secondly, to approve and adopt that plan. So we discharge that first statutory duty through the National Landscape Partnership, which is made up of all of the partners within the national landscape. And just for awareness, for North Wessex Down, 16% of that national landscape is within the Hampshire boundary. The remainder is within Oxford, Berkshire, and I believe a little bit in Wiltshire, but I'll come down to the map on that in a minute. So we discharge the preparation of the plan through the partnership, which Councillor Juliet Henderson is our member representative, and we're here today for part two of that statutory duty to seek approval and adoption of that plan for Hampshire County Council. DEFRA requested that the preparation of the management plan for period 25 to 30 should be a light touch review. And the changes made to that plan following a period of consultation are included in paragraph 26 of the report. And just to pull out a few key ones, so a strengthened reflection of nature recovery, recognition of the government's protected landscape targets and outcomes and framework, and strengthened sections on climate change. Financially, the DEFRA provides 75% of funding to the National Landscape Partnership for North Wessex Down. The other local authorities provide the remaining 25%. So the commitment from Hampshire County Council would be around just over £10,000. That's in the appendix to the report. That's within agreed budgets for this work. So I don't think I've got anything else to say, just to recommend the approval and authority to make minor changes to the plan ready for publication. Thank you.
Super, thanks. Thanks, Emma. The recommendations are on pages 2 and 3. Paragraphs 2 and 3 on page 174. Quite a long plan. I know that this is a really important piece of work, because we talked a little while ago about the Cranbourne Chase, only a very small part of which is in Hampshire, whereas this one has a much larger proportion of it in Hampshire. And you're right, it runs into Wiltshire, into West Berkshire, I think a little bit of South Oxfordshire as well.
Oxfordshire, yeah.
But it's a beautiful area that runs across from the western part of Basingstoke-on-Dean through the northern part of Test Valley and the Bourne Valley area. So an important area for us in terms of its natural provenance. So, colleagues, any comments, Zoe?
No, just to echo, I think exactly what you said. This is an important document to protect our outstanding natural landscape. So fully in support of it.
Super, thanks. And Rob?
Yeah, thanks, Nick. The only comment I've got is we had a discussion this morning at the Select Committee about the strategy. And one of the things that came out of that, and I will be writing a letter about this, is the need to include some terms about working with our partners on our strategy and including partnership terms. And I think this is a really good example of working with partners to try and get the strategy in place. So I think it's a really good example of that.
Super, thanks. And sorry, Malcolm, I know you wanted to come in, but I thought I'd let the other two guys give some feedback.
Yeah, not at all. That's fine. I just wanted to check if there been any comments or concerns raised from local members or residents about this.
Thank you. So our local member representative, Councillor Henderson, is very supportive of this, and obviously it goes to Basingstoke and Test Valley. I'm not sure about the residents' consultation responses and to what extent residents responded to the consultation to the partnership. Hampshire County Council, we did respond as part of the local authority engagement phase. We flagged issues around financial sustainability of the plan, climate change, nature recovery, support for farmers, health and wellbeing, and managing development and pressures caused by development as part of our consultation response. So we have done that on behalf of the County Council, but I'm not sure what resident feedback partnership have had.
I can probably help a little bit, because I know also that both councillors Thacker and Kirsty North are really supportive of this as well. It's across Juliet's division, Tom's and Kirsty's, in Whitchurch and Clears and Andover North. That's largely the area covered within Hampshire by this. Kirsty was saying that both are very much in favour of it. I think there was some strong feedback also from parish councils in that area. Again, largely supportive, but raising sort of more parochial issues, as you might expect, from what Kirsty was telling me, Malcolm. But in terms of, it's not, we're a contributor to the plan, we're not the owner of it. So I would think that there should be quite a bit of, the responses should be quite sort of well documented on their consultation website, which would be the, it's no longer the AONB, it's called something else now. National Landscape website, which I know is quite comprehensive. So hopefully that should be there.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm very happy to agree this plan. It's a good thing for the northwestern corner of the county, and helps to continue to protect a really important area of, as I said, natural countryside for us. So that is not the only item on our agenda this afternoon, but the next item is one that is exempt, and so I need to just read the following comment to exclude the press and public from this part of the meeting. So I agree that the public be excluded from this decision day during the following item of business, that it is likely, in view of the nature of the business to be transacted or the nature of the proceedings, that if members of the public were present during the item, there would be disclosure to them of exempt information within paragraph 3 of part 1 of Schedule 12A to the Local Government Act 1972, and further that in all the circumstances of the case, the public interest in maintaining the exemptions outweighs the public interest in disclosing the information for the reasons set out in the report. I know that we had a couple of queries about this before. Essentially, what this is an item that needs to be decided that has some commercial information within it, which is not in the public domain, involving a third party. And so I'm sorry, that's why we don't ever have these conversations in public, because it's not so much our information, it's somebody else's information that is involved in this. So as a consequence of that, thanks for watching, and Louise, could you please turn off the webcast?